front, where my people at? If you with me in the back, where my people at? If you with me side to side, where my people at? Calling y'all, all of y'all, yeah, where my people at? If you with me in the front, where my people at? If you with me in the back, where my people at? If you with me side to side, where my people at? I'm calling y'all, all of y'all. Yo, sweatpants, hoodie, and my brother Riley shirt on. Home alone in the zone, time to get my work on. Sipping on the Riesling, time to put it in a beast mode. They feeding for my shit, I don't miss. Let's check free throws, free loss, sick of those. Give and take relationships. Nobody got time for that time, I can't be wasting it. Eyes are wide open, yo, my TV is off. Let Mr. Lift for Mr. Ill. Systems pissing me off. Citizens take off the blindfold on my dog, that's fuckers mind control. Only base your cause you know there's flawed in your H2O. Never fall like dominoes. Already killing all the rhinos. Father's throwing death and destruction in the road. I ain't know to keep the pockets and the people's fat. Fuck that. Raise up if you don't believe in that. Raise like Taylor, Roca, and Morella took control of feedback. All I need to know is if you with me, where my people at? All my people in the front, where my people at? All my people in the back, where my people at? All my people side to side, where my people at? Calling y'all, all of y'all, yeah, where my people at? All my people in the front, where my people at? All my people in the back, where my people at? If you with me side to side, where my people at? I'm calling y'all, all of y'all. More human, more soul was on the mother earth. Child of nature, protector of the universe. Music's my religion, so I practice my verse. In the big picture, flip a script for what it's worth. Chop me out again, no GMOs on my flow. Stand strong on my beliefs, yo. We deserve the right to know. Fools like music, you can't believe the label. I'm a starving artist, I ain't leaving nothing on the table. Passion in the bedroom to intensity when I fight. Dedication to the cause, come on, I'm all into my mic. It's what you get with Mr. Ill. Kiss you with the nicest light. Ducking like that, flip a light switch. Now I don't see color, no one's slipping to the night. Well, love it, yes, I also be the teacher how to write. Cause most motherfuckers don't know wrong from right. So let me preach it for a minute, give me the mic, come on. What's up, what's up? Yo, Mr. Ill, coming at you live in the 865 ProMotion Studios, baby. Try to get it in. Sebastian Campaign on the beat. Yeah. Hands up to the ceiling when I'm coming through the door. Illest older soldier, continue to be raw. Keep on killing it with the music car. Spit the love to all the people in the club. You're beautiful, don't you twist it, holistic, organic, supernatural. Still ridiculous and still insistent to be faithful. Killing still with chivalry, still strict to the code. One my man, I'll be the way till the day I go. Only way to maintain my inner glow. Living by the corner rule, the only way I know. Ladies, lovers make them come when we come onto the stereo. Rockin' hip-hop never stop, yeah. Chronic got me stone, go holiday in the night. Go home and blaze a ball. For the world to know the hope was more important, make it dough. Quickie with my flow, verse when I'm with my pros. Might just be at the top of my game, but y'all hear me though. I'll be all about it, no need to doubt it. We don't need to talk about it, put your money on me. I'll be all about it, no need to doubt it. We don't need to talk about it, put your money on me. Put your money on me. We don't talk about it, put your money on me. I'll be all about it, at it, need to doubt it, at it. Check it, check. Watch out, that God is back. Thought a dog town, boss for my cackalack. Flow smooth like Cadillac. Don't be confused when I call average cats. No soon about the color, I'm a skin and I'm a copycat. Poet pimpin' and I'm ripping raw raps. Crazy my crew is always killing it, what you call that? League of extraordinary MCs dressing all black. The convoys, the cavalry, get ready for combat. Hit you with the 6 pitch, supposing causing cardiacs. It's so ridiculous and when them with the heart attacks. Your tools are piece together all the facts. And you realize I'm on in life and chasing paper stacks. All about to give it back. Even if I got nothing, I'ma take that, split it in half. Do the math, be the teacher on the right till the day I collapse. Asphyxiated by my own vocal climax. I be on the better, no need to data. We don't need to talk about it, put your money on me. I be all about it, no need to data. We don't need to talk about it, put your money on me. Put your money on me. Put your money on me. I be all about it. No need that data. We don't need to talk about it. Put your money on me. On me. On me. Need that data, we don't need to talk about it. Put your money on me. Put your money on me. Put your money on me. I'll be all about it. Don't need the data, we don't need to talk about it. and girls. Today, we're gonna talk about hip-hop. Hold on, no more working for the man just to meet his quota. Life of making him the paper sayonara. As for me, yo, I'm going solo like the soldier. Can't forget about my homies all across the border. Sipping 40s, ripping ciphers on the street corner. Quote unquote, crazy think that we'll be the same color. If you don't know, you're part of the status quo. I become another shoulder to become so colder. Fuck like you ain't part of the solution, stuck up in the coma. While we here, not just kicking rocks, yo, breaking boulders, no more feeling older. But I found the youth, hip hop about that truth. You can call me Mr. Teeny Bob is breaking down camcorders, time to record a king. As a me, you'd rather keep it unseen, don't you know? Looking into the eyes of my future baby daughter, say to follow me into the future. Don't drink the water, I'm the underdog against all odds. I'm the Swiss, the innocent, flowing with the guards. Crush the composition, it's right to put it past me. I'm the dope man, I deliver the nasty. I'm the underdog against all odds. The name is Mr. Ill, still flowing with the guards. Crush the opposition, it's right to put it past me. I'm the dope man, I deliver that. Flip the letters on my name around. Get the son of Jah. The guys put me on this earth to spit it raw. First my verses always came from the heart. Right Brandon can't spell my last name without art. Was if there's an explosion in the sky, like the birth of a star. It's when I awoke from ash to moment lava rock. Nightlight in the dark, all started from a spark. So much more bright than bar. I ignite when I talk. Find the night I walk. I thought I would finally start to understand my part. But I represent the righteous in that raw. I can't be bought. You want more from me? So many things I fought for. Sunrise was no more. Behind my eyes I was lost. For my life to transform. Fuck grand clouds. Negative energy for that to say no more. Why every day should be yesterday? Give birth to them all. I'm the underdog against all odds. The name is Mr. Ill, still flowing with the guards. Crush the opposition, it's right to put it past me. I'm the postman, I deliver the nasty. I'm the underdog against all odds. The name is Mr. Ill, still flowing with the guards. Crush the opposition, it's right to put it past me. It's all trickery, so let me rewrite history. You better hear it different me. Fluent Vietnamese and quick calligraphy. Push like Kung Lao Looking, it's about some Bruce Lee DNA. The Jitsu Samurai, and there's probably better fit for me. I'm infinite, too determined to quit. And if you really be trying to infiltrate me with your infantry, you must be kidding me. Soltron unseen, the medicine, my teams. No longer just dreaming of the victories. Your story is so fortunate for all the enemies. You're feeling me, I fill you with the lyrical artillery. Kid on mess, MC with MC-Ash, let's stick to focus imagery. But you combine with instruments, the kind of symphony. Come and spark a split for me. Open up your mind, epiphany. Calcify your third eye, the methyltryptamine. Never shining like the blood diamond, I'm still glistening. My world with the 616. Hope you're listening. I'm the underdog against all odds. The name is Mr. Ill, still flowing with the guards. Crush the composition, that's right, don't put it past me. I'm the postman, I deliver that. Woo! Tiny Desk, baby.
All right, today we're joined here in the ProMotion studios by Mr. Earl. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, I'm just chilling, having a good afternoon. How about yourself?
Doing well, doing well. Give us a little bit of background. How'd you get started in hip-hop here in town?
Well, I moved to Knoxville about 11 years ago, and for a restaurant. I used to run a restaurant, and so that brought me to Knoxville. But I got started in hip-hop when I was 10 years old, growing up in Northern Virginia, near a little bit of west of D.C., and I was in 5th grade, about this tall, and one day I hear Motown Philly by Boyz II Men. And like that, of all songs, is what did it for me, man.
Right on.
It was like, they're like barbershop quartet kind of style with the, you know, the acapella beatboxing and the harmonies in there and just the rhythm and then the beat. I mean, just like, it just did it for me. And then from there, I just started diving into the hip hop world.
Well, that area has a really deep hip hop, you know, tradition and history around there. And you got so many eclectic genres. That's kind of the area where South and like North met and like kind of clashed. And you ended up with a lot of
Bad Creation, all that.
Yeah. So when you moved to Knoxville, were you started the Secret City Cyphers with a couple people?
Yeah, so I did that in 2014. I moved to Knoxville in 2009. But the summer, for a couple years after I went through a big breakup, you know, I was like, all right, focus back on music. And so I started going to open mics at Prez Pub down in Market Square, and I I just went there every week, and I was just like, man, I love this. We have built such a family, but you know, I was like the only MC out there, you know, pretty much for the most part performing, and I was like, man, I want something like this, you know, for my hip hop heads. So I was just like, but I still love the band scene, and I love, you know, the family behind I love band, like, you know, I grew up on band music. I've had many bands myself, like, so I wanted to incorporate both of them together and make it hip hop friendly as well, you know. So
well, you've been a really strong advocate for hip hop here in Knoxville.
Yeah.
And kicking off the Cyphers, you guys had a lot of really interesting shows. Like I remember some like secret shows where you were doing them in parking lots and stuff like that.
Yeah, we were really, the first 2 years we were all over the place. Like,
really guerrilla kind of stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, just we show up at a pool, you know, in the fort.
Yeah.
We went to Sequoia Hills at...
empty pool show. I remember somebody posted
Oh, that
pictures.
was at the skate park. That was one of the few we got kicked out of, you know. It happens. I got every skateboarder in that entire park, I got their blessing because I'm a skater, man. Yeah. Like, I grew up skating when I was a kid, and I was just like, I got to make sure that they don't think we're coming and stepping on their territory uninvited. So I walked around, personally talked to all the skaters there. It was good. We set up in the bowl, like, it was wild, so awesome. And then one of our hula hoopers, this 16-year-old showed up later, and they collided in another bowl, and like, she kind of was, she's a little mouthy, you know, and this kid was definitely mouthy, and it was not a good combination. He got his dad to call the cops on us, dude. It's like, come on.
Well,
anyway,
involving the community and stuff like that, and really having those kind of, you know, it's a happening, it's an event that you just got to kind of be there and witness.
Right.
That's a good way to build like loyalty and kind of a brand identity. So what's like the Secret City Cypher's been doing like recently?
And all family friendly, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, every now and then we might be at the pilot light throwing down. You know, that's a different scene. You know, but like so yeah, what we're up to now, like we're about to actually celebrate our 6-year anniversary in June.
Nice.
Yeah, I just realized that's coming up soon. So we got to do something special. What are we gonna do for that? Maybe the golden microphone. That's what we should
pass off a golden mic, huh?
You know, the Sun Sphere, man. Yeah. That's the golden mic. When I moved to Knoxville, I was like, what is that thing? It's this giant golden microphone. But yeah, no, so I think we're going to figure out a way to do an online cipher. I just performed with Second Bell Sofa Soiree, which was an online music fest, and that was really fun. So I was like, the whole time I was watching, I was like, light bulb, Secret City Cyphers. We got to figure out a way to do this. You know?
Rusty Odom, another strong advocate for music in this town.
You know, so I'll tell you a quick little story about Rusty and how important he is to me. So I went to this open mic before I went to the one in Pres Pub for like years. I went to this other one that he threw at Latitude 35 down below, a few doors down from Pres Pub. When they had something going, it was just him and Cullen. And they threw this open mic, and I went there, and there was like 10 people. The next time I went, there was 3. And so he was like, you want to just do a show? So I just rocked for like 45 minutes with me and like the 10 people that came with me. No, I'm sorry. I was the only one that showed up. The only performer. He was like, you have an hour. So I had like 10 people with me. We just basically threw a concert. And then he was like, you come with me. And then he took me over to Pres Pub to that open mic, introduced me to Scott and Bernadette West. And
nice.
And then just introduced me to that fam, and I was just like, and he's such a supporter of Secret City Cyphers and everything we've been doing. And the scene itself, like, he's the man.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely. I mean, you said it. It's a family. When you get in with that crowd, you know, they really take you under your wing. They're watching out for you.
Man, Knoxville, the thing I freaking love about Knoxville, and I moved here from Asheville, North Carolina. I lived there for 5 years. Both sister cities, you know, it's such a good energy. Everybody supports people. You know, you got other cities where it's like, oh, this is my side of the town, and we're competing and blah, 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 or talking trash about somebody. It's like, man, Knoxville is
it's one of those
beautiful family of music.
It's one of those real recognized real. You know, when you're actually putting in work and you take your art and what you're doing seriously. Other artists are going to see that.
Yeah, no doubt.
And they respect that process.
And people that aren't giving that good energy and that give back to the community, there's no even negative energy towards them. It's just no energy.
Yeah.
So they kind of just like, it's like, we don't even see that you're a part of this scene.
Yeah, if you're not willing to contribute, if you ain't got that really like community vibe, you know, if you're trying to alienate people, it's not going to work.
Yeah, no doubt.
So what you got going on personally?
Well, personally, other than trying to get married whenever we can, and just found out that we're having our first baby. So
congratulations.
Yes.
Lil Ill.
Beautiful. Yeah, Lil Ill, gender neutral name. Yep. You can thank Mark Rosinski. Shout out to Mark Rosinski for coming out. He's like, yeah, Lil Ill, gender neutral, coined it. By the way. But so I've just been focusing on that and my house, doing some remodeling. trying to get some work in whenever I can. You know, I do tree work, so I'm always social distancing. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, just put it out there. But finally putting my personal music together too. I've been working with my guy Sebastian Campaign. He's a friend of mine of 16 years now. One of the best producers I know. He's like the RZA without being worldwide known as the RZA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this dude is that talented. So he's a producer, MC, singer, like, just mastermind.
I feel like I've heard some of his solos.
Yeah, he's actually been here too in the ProMotion studio a year and a half ago or so. We worked on that project. With Deadhead and okay. He produced the beat and
that's where I'd heard it before
and actually did my recording too. But anyway, so I'm finally I've been working with him and putting my own music together, just organizing all my verses and songs and choruses, and finally gonna drop my first album later this year. Like,
right on.
Like, I'm like known as the performing artist, not like the recording artist.
Well, you know, that's
so, you know, hey, it's something. But
going back to like the hip hop advocacy that's kind of how you got to cut your teeth in hip hop now.
Yeah.
You got to just get out there and perform.
That's all.
Literally,
I've just been doing that for years and years and years and years.
And Knoxville,
I'll sprinkle a single every now and then. You know,
Knoxville historically hasn't had a great support for hip hop at times. You really got to kind of carve it out and put it out there.
Yeah.
Like the Cyphers was doing, and really be in people's face, do creative things.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because Knoxville is okay. So speaking about how great Knoxville is musically, there is still not a big hip hop support by the city itself. You know, all of the musicians are great and supportive, but the city, you know, like, we have very limited venues that we can perform. So that's why I had to start getting creative. I wanted to throw hip hop shows with all the people we were affiliated with and doing music with, and especially all the ones that perform at the Secret City Cyphers. We need, you know, to actually do a real show, and it was like the Pilot Light, the yacht, what was that on the Strip?
Yacht Club,
Long Branch, of course, Yacht Club. Yeah, me and Earl Grae had a residency at Yacht Club, but it was like different. It was Friday night, him DJing, me MCing, and bringing on a sprinkle of hip hop here and there. But like, I just started renting out the riverboats and stuff to get creative, to like figure out where we can.
That's what you got to do, is get real creative with it, because when the venues aren't giving you the space, then you got to just move to the streets.
House parties in the fort.
Yeah, and some of those will turn up.
Oh, they actually, hopefully, we were about to do one. I was going to be a part of it with Secret City Cyphers this April in the fort. And it's got to be postponed till this fall, I think. But,
right.
Yeah. And then there's Four Standards Yacht Fest, and like, there's some good downtown look. You know what I mean? But
absolutely.
Hey, if you're not gonna let us in your venue, we'll go elsewhere.
That's the thing.
And
the venues will miss out.
Yeah, and all the people we're affiliated, man, we do good, clean, quality, like, hip hop shows. Not like, you don't have to worry about your venue. Like, man, I stay after the Cypher and help bust tables and clean up. You know,
and that's another thing about like the community around that, is that they've really watched out they've kept their community in good standing.
Right.
You know, like, artists will call out somebody acting a fool in the audience and be like, no, not here.
Right.
You know, we want to be able to come back and do this.
Respect. Exactly. Yeah. Look, this is a limited opportunity right now. Like, we need to make sure that this goes well so we can do this again.
Prove yourself. Don't show out.
Yeah.
Right on, man. So where can people find the stuff, get in touch with you, check out the next Cypher, anything like that?
Well, for Secret City Cyphers, of course, the Facebook page. Check out that for, like, I keep current on all the events and news that's going on, everything. And then, you know, for Facebook, so we've got the Gold Standard Hip Hop Show, it's my radio show.
Yeah. Let's hit on that. Like, you got started doing that 2 years ago, WTK?
Yeah, WTK.
Yes, sir.
Man, I love them. I'm so blessed. I was asked by Marcus, this guy who was hosting it, to take over the show after he left, after I got back from Costa Rica. And yeah, man, that was January of 2 years ago.
And I mean, the shows on UTK, Edutainment and Gold Standard, both are really, you know, you get deep dives on stuff. You get modern current stuff, but then you can get deep dives in some of the older, like, root stuff.
Yeah, BT goes all over the place on Edutainment Saturday nights, all over the place. Yeah. And I'm all over the place too, in a different, like, it's like two different worlds. It's crazy. But yeah, we every Sunday night from 10 to midnight, and we really play a lot of 90s hip hop, to be honest, man, just because the 90s is such a good decade for hip hop. Like, just that lyric.
It exploded, man.
Dude, and
lyricism and beats at that time.
And big record labels weren't trying to shut down the conscious rappers yet.
Yeah.
After the 90s, they were like, oh my God, okay, y'all had enough. It's too much.
Yeah, you can't be opening people's minds. You can't be like Black Star, Tribe Called Quest, yeah.
Yeah, man, you gotta like sprinkle them in there every now and then.
Yeah, every now, yeah. That social consciousness goes a little bit a long ways.
No doubt.
So check it out. Gold Standard Hip Hop, Sundays, 10 to midnight. You know, right now during quarantine, just kick back on a Sunday night and listen to some good hip hop.
Right.
You can't beat that.
Yeah.
And check out the Secret City Ciphers Facebook.
Yeah, we're on Facebook. We got a website, secretcityciphers.com. We got a Twitter page that we don't use because I find Twitter.
Give them a reason to use it. Tweet
at right.
Them, you know?
People may be using it. I need to check it. I check it like once a year. I'm like, ugh. But anyway, Mr. Ill on Instagram and Facebook too. We're all over the place, especially locally.
Keep an ear out for that new album as well. You're working on that.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I got some little sneak peeks.
Yeah,
little snacks.
Well, please do, and thanks for coming by, man.
Cool,
appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Looking forward to it. All right. And don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below. That way you don't miss another ProMotion live session.
Whoop, whoop.